definition of several authors. We have seen the definitions of several authors, and after going through all these definitions, okay, we can have our own understanding, we can have our own comprehension that okay, the marketing mix may be defined as, according to my understanding, and you can state like that, according to my understanding, the category or kinds of strategic factors or elements which can be synchronized to maximize the organizational performance. If you say the maximization of organizational performance means either it may be either it may be cost minimization, either it may be cost minimization or profit maximization. Okay, I'm addressing about the performance, and here okay, I'm trying to connect the organization performance with that of your marketing mix. Okay, here if you say performance, either it may be cost minimization or profit maximization. Okay, this is what exactly the understanding of marketing mix. And we say why one needs to have this understanding. Okay, to answer this particular question, the overall performance of the service organization depends upon the elements of marketing mix. Okay, the question mark is why it is so, why it depends. What if not? What if it is not depending upon these marketing mix? What happens? What happens if this is not framed? If the organizations are not depending on this marketing mix? The answer is that okay, these factors of marketing mix are used to frame or design or establish marketing strategies. This is something of strategic importance. Now I can say marketing mix are having the strategic importance. Strategic importance. That is long-term impact. Long-term impact. Are you getting my point? Now, as I said, there are 7 P's. There are 7 of such elements. As I said earlier in my earlier class, okay, you can refer my earlier slides, or you can you can refer my earlier recording or YouTube uploads. Okay, I said there are 7 of such elements. Can anybody mention which are these 7? Can anybody mention? One is already there on the screen. Okay, can anybody mention which are these 7 elements? Hello, give me the elements one by one. I said there are 7 of such elements in my earlier class. Okay, you can refer either my earlier PPT or my earlier YouTube upload or my earlier video recording, or okay, maybe your notes or whatever it could be. Okay, can you mention the remaining 6? Already one is there. First one I'm giving you, product. The second one, if you just go on giving the answer verbally, I'll just type it and put it in the screen. Okay, and I'm not going to move the slide now. As of now, I'm not moving the slide. Okay, so that you can remember all this 7. Can anybody mention this? Hello, Ananya, Arjun. Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell Ananya. Yeah, Arjun Mallu has given the answer. It is product, place, price, promotion, next process, next customers or people, people or customers. 7, physical environment. Physical environment. Yeah. Either you can okay, go with the with our Arjun Mallu's version or my version. Okay, there is no need of no following the sequence here. Okay, you cannot no have the proper sequence. Okay, it can be anything here and there. Okay, but 7 should be there. There, okay, it cannot be first place ಬರಬೇಕು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಆ ಥರದ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. But generally we start with the product or with the place. Okay, generally we start with the product or with the place. Then the remaining 5 follows. Okay, maybe promotion, maybe process, maybe price, like that. Generally, okay, you cannot have any of such what is called as uh, um, stringent or the most rigid kind of sequence to be followed. There is no such rigid kind of sequence. There is no such rigid kind of sequence to be followed while mentioning while mentioning 7 P's. Hello, understood? Now let me start with this product. What are all the features of product to be considered? If we say product as an element, product as a strategic factor, okay, product as one of the most promising the element of your mix. Now we say that okay, it should suit to your target market. The product that you're going to select, the product that you are going to select or manufacture should suit to the requirements of target market. See here, how one has to select the product. Before selecting okay any of this piece, okay, it is very much essential one to carry out what is called as pilot market survey. Pilot market survey or market research or pilot study or even you can call it as preliminary investigation. Preliminary investigation. 1 second. PRILIMINARY. Preliminary investigation. Understood? Okay, whether you call it a survey, whether you call it a research, whether you call it a study, whether you call it investigation, first it should be done so that, okay, you can able to study about your target market, get adequate knowledge about the target market you would like to enter. This is your initial investment. You have to spend your time. Okay, you have to spend your resources. You have to spend your expertise. You need to use your the kind of expertise and their knowledge to have the adequate knowledge. Then once you get about this product, okay, you need to study at least initial stages of what are all its life cycle. Every product will be having a life cycle. Every product will be having a life cycle and shelf life. And shelf life. Can anybody tell me what is shelf life? Hello? I want to know from your end, what do you mean by this life cycle of a product and what do you mean by shelf life of a product? Hello? Please answer. That's the reason why I always share my PPT and other PDF the kind of things to you very much earlier. ಓದ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಓದ್ಬೇಕು, ಓದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, and then it will be easy for you to participate. Tell me about life cycle of a product. What is this life cycle? Arjun, Ananya, Siddiq. Okay, how many are there in the list? Ashwal, can you tell me what do you mean by life cycle of a product? Hello? Manoj, you're not there? Manoj, you're there or not? Rishabh? Samson L? Tenzin? Why Samson is on hold? I don't know. Ananya, life cycle? What is the life cycle for a human being? Okay, forget about, okay, somebody has given me some answer. Okay, let me check, please. The length of the time for which a product remains usable and fit for use. Okay, that is, yeah, you're right. You're right, Arjun. Okay, in common meaning, in the common understanding, okay, you're right. Thank you, Arjun. According to common understanding, okay, it is the length of time that it is the length of time or the tenure or the durability of any product. How long you can use it? Is it for 1 day? Is it for 1 hour? Is it for half day? Is it for 1 year? Okay, for how long you can use it? What is its life cycle? Life cycle means that okay, there is a beginning date. Okay, there is a period of okay, to what an extent you can use it, then there will be an expiry. Okay, after that you cannot use it. That's what exactly the shelf life also. To what an extent you can store the product. Okay, to what an extent okay you can enjoy the benefits or the pleasures, comforts okay from your product. That has to be designed. Is it long lasting or okay you need to replace it oftenly? If you say your electronic goods, for every 5 to 6 years, okay, you must have to replace. Whether you take your laptop, whether you take your mobile phone, whether you take okay any of your no consumer durables or so, they're designed in such a way that maximum lifetime is 6 years, 7 years. Whether if you take a refrigerator, whether if you take a television, or whether you take any of your consumer durables or washing machines. Okay, why I'm giving you the examples is that okay, consumer durables especially okay, it has got a lot of no target market in India. Electronic consumer durables, they want people to buy again and again. If you prepare a product, if you manufacture a product that lasts for 50 years, think about your future. As a businessman, think about your future. One sarti one product ಮಾಡಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ 50 ವರ್ಷ ಅದು ಏನು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, will the people come and give you the business again and again? This how exactly the strategy is framed. Even the business people have to live. Even they have to earn their no livelihood and the profit, and even they need to run the organization. This is how almost all the consumer durables, almost all your consumer related services okay, we call them as repetitive, recurring. They are designed in such a way that the products, I mean to say that they are designed in such a way that they're designed in such a way that there is a definite life cycle or tenure of usability beyond which okay, can we frame it this way? The period during which a commodity remains useful or suitable for consumption. Yeah, you are beautiful, Rishabh. Very good, man. Okay, it's all about the period during which a commodity or a product remain useful or suitable for consumption. Okay, tenure. Okay, this is what my statement is. You can take Rishabh's statement. I prefer okay, my student is giving no the answer better than me. Very good, Rishabh. My thank you. I'm happy for you. This is what exactly we define. We can frame this way. We can frame it this way. Okay, this is what exactly your understanding. Probably I'm reaching you well. Okay, I'm promoting your thought process. I'm instigating your thought process. I hope so. Okay, this is how exactly you can define the life cycle. The period during which a commodity, you can take it as a product, remains useful or suitable for consumption. Any other definitions I can expect? Any other definitions that I can expect? You can write down the Rishabh statement, all of you. Okay, take a notebook and write down product life cycle. Okay, here we are mentioning about the product life cycle, its growth, its maturity, its decline. Okay, after you say decline, you cannot you cannot use it. The product ceases to be useful after a certain period of time. You need to go for what is called as repurchase. Repurchase, purchase again. The products are designed in such a way that, okay, this is okay, what exactly the business strategy. This is what exactly the business strategy. To quote, I maybe one of such example, technologically, there's a possibility to design these automobile engines, which can be used for more than okay, 50 to 60 years in such a way that you can perform, provided they are properly lubricated. If properly they are lubricated, okay, all these automobile, the automobile engines especially, okay, you can use it for okay 40 to 50 years. Okay, one of my mechanical engineering friend was telling that, hey, angela model automobile industry, okay, they have to close their shutters because okay 50 years ke on product marketing bitre. Okay, what about the new purchases, where the new customers will come? That's the reason why they say that, okay, you need to have these services oftenly, once in 6 months, once in a year. Okay, even some people say that, okay, every 3 or 4 months once you need to visit the servicing station and you need to check whether your vehicle is in condition or not. You have to, okay, get it inspected. This is what exactly the services is all about. Even again, there's a possibility to have lifetime insurance, general insurance, okay, for your vehicles too, lifetime insurance. They'll not go for this lifetime insurance, one single payment. They say that it should be renewed annually. They need to get the payment on annual basis, not on lifetime basis. General insurance product. General insurance, two-wheeler insurance, car insurance, bus insurance, vehicle insurance. Prithvi, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Prithvi.
ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಯಾರಂತ ಕರೆಯಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೆಂಗದ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್?
Who is this Prithvi D coming in between and disturbing? Hello, Ananya.
Yes, sir.
Prithvi is there in your class?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Who is she?
Sir,
Prithvi.
no, sir. It's not from our class, it seems.
Not from our class. Prithvi D. Okay. And yeah, it is not there in the list. I don't know whether it is Prithvi D, the voice, male voice. Yeah, I hope you can get this point. General insurance products. Arjun, Rishabh, Siddiq. Hello. Ashwal, Dhruv. You know about this general insurance, man? Vehicle insurance ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವೇನ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಗಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? 2-wheeler ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್, 4-wheeler ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ವಾ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ? ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಾನು? ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಓಕೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ these general insurance companies, they want to get it done on annual basis, business on regular intervals. ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, the products of such nature cannot be designed. Similarly, automobile engines. Okay, in today's technology, okay, when you have a technology of such a very high nature, high kind, highly appreciated, you can design such automobile engines, okay, which can perform, which can do well for up to 40 to 50 years and so. But madala 10, maximum 10 years, 12 years aste. 7 years indane, okay, it starts giving some kind of humming or vibrations and like that. It's designed in such a way because it has to be replaced. You need to go for a repurchase. Understood? Understood? Hello? Understood or not? Tell me. Hello? Somebody can answer, no? Understood my concept?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Good. No, your feedback, your response, your reply, your interaction is very much indeed required to me to continue. As I encourage you to learn more, you should also encourage me to give more. As you participate, as you ask me the questions, as you interact with me, okay, I will try to give all my learning to you. Whatever the learning I have with regard to your marketing mix or services and all, the higher and the more kind of thing, I'll try to relate it to your syllabus and give it to you. And it is your utmost responsibility to interact, to participate, to say either yes or no. If you say you're following it, you kindly say that yes. If you are not following, that is also welcome. No problem. You tell me you're not following, explain it again. Give any more other example. I'm ready. Or okay, many of the other your friends are there which are no very well versed, very well no matured. They can assist me. Fine. Shall I go? Shall I continue? The product should be designed, okay, with regard to the following features. Look at this. The designing features of a product. The product should be designed based on the following characteristic features. Write down this. Design, product design, technology used, usefulness, convenience to use, ease of using. There's a word called as ease of using. ease of usage or ease of using, value, quality, packaging, branding, accessories, product accessories. Okay, write down all of these things. Okay. Now, give me one example of service and we will just relate, okay, all these features to that product, that kind of service. Any example of your choice. Give me one example. Give me one example. Hello. One example for services. Hello. Quick. It's already 10:45. Hospitality. Okay. I can, yeah, Rakshit MR. Listen to me. Okay, you see, these features cannot be described in blind. You need to have a proper case. You need to have a proper example. You need to have the proper kind of services, and then you need to go on relating all these features to that kind of product or that kind of service. Then only that holds good. Otherwise, this remains a simple, okay, some 7 or 8 no, beautifully framed words. That's it. But in order to get into the core of its understanding, you need to relate this to a particular case of services, the kind of services. I consider hospitality and healthcare. Hospitality and healthcare. I am combining both. Now, okay, I'll continue for another 5 minutes or so. I'll just close at around 10:50, 55. Within that, I'll just close it. Okay, we have another 5 to 10 minutes more. Now listen to me carefully. Okay, I'm taking the example of hospitality and healthcare. Okay, one side, of course, Corona is troubling all of us. The pandemic has created a lot of chaos in the society among the public, but at the same time, it is demanding the regulatory authorities to upgrade all the hospitality and healthcare services. Earlier to, okay, if you say 2000, 2010, and the present situation, you look at how the hospitality and the healthcare services are changed, designed. It comes to, okay, the convenience, the usefulness. Okay, we have mobile apps to consult your doctors, online consultancy. Earlier to this, there was nothing like online consultancy. That was not very well famous. And today we have what is called as emergency, what is called as the customer care numbers, like, okay, district administration has got this facility. You can contact any nearby what is called as the hospitals and the healthcare providers, so that you can get the services done at your ease, at your convenient kind of thing. There are many changes that are happening in the sector of hospitality and healthcare. There is a lot of demand for, okay, doctors and paramedical staff. At the same time, there is a lot of demand for the software designers who design the software for healthcare. You can look at, okay, there was a few days back, it was a big issue with regard to just bed allocation for corona patients. Now, one of the IT firm came forward. It is nothing but it is none other than Infosys came forward and has designed a software to monitor the bed allocations. Is how you can use the technology for your convenience and value to your services, added value, additional value. Okay, at the same time, okay, you can create the brand. It's a kind of goodwill. Earlier to maybe, okay, 2000 and 1919 and all, okay, government hospitals were not having much of the goodwill, but now, okay, people are struggling to earn the better goodwill brand. Even today, of course, the Apollo group of hospitals, the Columbia Asia and other network of hospitals, okay, they have the better goodwill because they have the specialized services, healthcare. And likewise, okay, they say that they want to rise to that degree of extent of serving the people, okay, to earn the better goodwill. That's how we can build the brand. Branding in healthcare, one of the most required, one of the most indeed the kind of requirement to be fulfilled, kind of research to be undertaken, the study to be undertaken, how the branding can be applied to hospitality and healthcare. These are all some of the characteristic features with regard to product. Any questions? Hello? Likewise, we have taken one example. Likewise, you can take any one of the service and you try to design or try to allocate or try to relate the product features with that of your service requirement. You have to do it on your own. Don't expect to give me something in writing. Okay, something, the notes to be copied. Don't expect that. First, you try to do your work, study, okay, think, apply your mind, okay, write your own the kind of examples and you relate it, and probably that is the best way to learn. ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ತರದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. Give some work to your brain, think, and also you can put it in writing, and you can post it in the WhatsApp group. You can send it to me through mail. Okay, you can contact me. Okay, this is what exactly how our these specifications can be related to your P's, 7 P's. One we have discussed, 7 P's. Okay, one we have discussed, that is about your product. Okay, look at this. While designing your product, these are all the questions to answer. I'm not taking this slide today. Okay, before that, I need to take any one or two questions from your end. There are a few questions to be answered while designing any product or a service. Okay, there are some 10 or 12 different questions. Okay, I can give you only the questions. The answer should be derived through your participation, through your interaction, through your responses, through your feedback. Okay, interaction is the best way to learn. You got my point? Interaction is best way to learn. Hello, any questions? Any kind of interactions that you would like to make with me, to have with me? Hello? Product can be an intangible or only tangible. Okay, see, I'm here, we are referring product means services. Services means intangible. But because of the revolution that is happening in today's world, technological revolutions, okay, there is a possibility of having mix of both, partially tangible, partially intangible. There's a possibility. We need to think over it. And generally, if you say services at the beginning stage, services means intangible. Means intangible. Here I am referring, okay, the services as a product, healthcare services as a product, banking services as a product, tourism services as a product. How to improve tourism in India? Okay, tourism industry, another almost it is totally off today. Correct? How to revive it? And my question to you, how to revive tourism services in India? Take this question and I need 1 or 2 pages writing from any one of you. Who will write and send it to me? Hello? You will be given 24 hours time. Okay, how to revive tourism services in India? This is the question I'm giving it to you. Okay, who can give and write it to me? Send it to me in the WhatsApp. Okay, it will be published. Okay, in your class WhatsApp group. You will be noticed immediately by almost all. Very good. That is the kind of the spirit. Rishabh, okay, take this question. How to revive tourism services in India? Okay, put your ideas. That's it. Okay, give a shape to your ideas and see. Okay, come out with innovative kind of ideas to revive tourism services. It was a $1 billion industry. Tourism not only in India, tourism across the globe, it is totally off today. There are different types of tourism. People are, okay, I can just give one example. I'm not going to speak more about that because, okay, probably very shortly, okay, one article is going to be come out on this topic, what is called as vaccine tourism. Vaccine tourism in India. Okay, I have also collaborated the writing for this. Okay, very shortly, probably by another 1 week or 10 days or so. Okay, there are some legal proceedings are being taken place. Today, people are speaking about this vaccine tourism. Okay, shall I close it? Okay, time is running short. Okay, I'll just save it, and I have more. I don't have more time. Probably you have another class to go with. Okay, say bye. And this is one example, Rishabh. Okay, all the best. I'm expecting for your